looks like Penta is going to be sending a lot of utility over on the office's side of things, so they might be ready, more prepared for that particular take. They do, and killed Eunice as Eunice peeked out, and that was about it.
It's going to be another fantastic Valk cam by Neski's
bomb site, similar to what we saw coming out from Black Dragons last round.
Now we are here, round number 4. Ness going to go out for another camera here on the south balcony.
Attackers recovered the bomb.
Let's see where this is actually going to go all the way. Up on top of the stairs. From here, it actually gives them the entire south balcony.
There's a lot of information being gathered from that camera, and some great cameras coming out from Ness overall.
What is up, my coconut bras, and welcome back. And in this video, we are going to be jumping ahead to the finals game between Penta and Black Dragons. Now, this is the very final game in the Season 1 finale of LAN finals, and they took home $250,000. So absolutely badass game, and both of these teams are so freaking good. Really amazing to watch them play. And I wanted to jump ahead and cover this finals match, and that is because it is still like just the most current game that happened, but I am planning on going back and doing the other games also. I just really wanted to cover this one because when I was watching this game, I was like just having so much fun just watching them, and it's just really amazing to see all of the new tactics that they can bring to the table. So awesome plays, and we're going to be kicking this one off with some warm-up Valkyrie cameras. Now these are really nice Valkyrie cameras, and most of these were placed by Black Dragon, so really sick. Oh, that one is a little bit low, a little bit higher. But anyways, these ones right here are going to be really good for watching the balcony, and you can also watch if they spawn on the left hand side right there. Really sick spots. Now let's not waste any more time, and let's move on to the next ones.
He might have bit the bullet there on that one. Yeah, that's why he's walking away limping with about 25 health left.
Blaz does a lot of damage from that range, and yeah, it's likely we might even see a reset. Who knows?
Alright, you guys, so this next spot is going to be coming out from Pengu of Team Penta, and this is a really nice window gap trick that you can use in this area. Now this is really sick because there's a lot of windows just in the game that aren't very well known, where you can melee out the wooden pallets in between the actual material of the window itself and create a very nice pixel peak. Now I don't want to give too much away. Okay, no, fuck it. I am going to be making a gap trick video on these windows, and it is going to be really sick, so keep an eye out for that. Don't tell anyone though, it's a secret. But anyways, I'm going to be showing a lot of these different window tricks that you can be using, and this is a really nice one that honestly I didn't realize that you could do it on this one. So awesome find by Pengu if you discovered that. Really sick spot, bro.
A wall is going to get opened up, and now we have a situation of, will Black Dragons be able to deal with this mirror window, or is it going to cause them problems?
Now it is right now not going to be in favor of Pengu. He actually hopped on over, exposed himself for the time being. I didn't think he was going to get a kill here, but he actually did pick up that kill into Zig. Gas grenade got tossed on out. Diffuser was also fallen.
Now Ness did come from underneath again with those ash charges, but they were well placed. I mean, he got rid of Bunker. He took Pengu out of Bunker.
Going one-on-one against Amonte.
Now, the thing about going one-on-one against Amonte is that it locks up both of the players. I mean, it forces them to lock eyes with each other, and that means that the teammates who capitalize on their their enemy and their teammate alike dancing with each other.
Oh, that's a good nade toss. Will it get him?
Oh,
no, it
barely
won't. However, that glass will, and the hip fire from Pengu will finish off Nesk.
So there's that underneath pressure coming up to open up that mirror window, and that's gonna signify the attack here for Penta.
And this means this is going to be a Penta map. Zig, last man alive here, as he is being piddled with bullets from underneath. Nade's going to come, force him back off site, and now he's got about 40 health and 4 members of Penta to deal with. This is not going to bid well for him, and Zig will go.
Alright, moving right along, we are going to be showing you a couple really sick spots, actually a whole shit ton of spots that are going to be really useful for when you are attacking the Armory lockers. So as you guys know, a really popular place to be placing a mirror is going to be right on this wall. They use it and then they strafe out, and then also a very common area to be a defender is right there, and then also if you're playing Mira or if you're bandit tricking is going to be along this wall right here. So we're going to show you how to counter all of these spots, and in the video clips you guys saw just exactly how vital it was and how much it helped them tremendously. So the first mirror spot I'm talking about is going to be right here, and a lot of times people will just shoot out the floor. They're able to shoot up take out the Mira. A lot of times the person playing the Mira right here will be killed if they're not expecting it. And if you take out the Mira here, it's going to open up the line of sight for everybody on East Balcony. Now, taking out the main wall right here where a lot of people will be playing Bandit or even just muting, this is the main wall right here. And you can see the door right there to East Balcony. This is going to be really, really sick. So even if you don't have a thatch or anything, come underneath, take out the bandits. Now, moving on. This is going to be the corner right here that I was talking about. And if you saw the very beginning of the clip, they actually used an Ash charge right here. And if you guys want to, go ahead and rewind that clip, because just placing an Ash charge about right here in this location, that was able to take out Smokes about 2/3 of their health. And then later on in the game, you guys saw a really, really nice grenade throw that came all the way over here. So a really, really sick. And even the grenades, you can try and get them all the way over here if you don't want to open that up. There's just so many different options you can be playing from right here. And just so that you guys know, wow, almost killed myself with that grenade. But just so that you guys know, pretty much this entire ceiling is breakable. So really, really sick spots. And then you can even go on over to this spot. Sorry, I'm not trying to drag this out. I'm just trying to demonstrate exactly how awesome this is. A lot of people, they'll place a fuse charge on here. Or if not, there'll be campers right here. Just come in this corner, take them out. Really, really sick spots.
We're going to be seeing Black Dragons starting on attack.
Now, last time, they started off in the basement as well. I think, no, maybe yesterday they started off in the basement.
Penta,
Today
they started
on the first floor.
Yeah, in the semifinals, they started on the first floor.
Yes.
They opted to defend that lobby first. And then, again, we've talked about this many, many times. Consulate, one of the few maps where every single bomb site is viable. There is an easy way to hold it if you just have the proper laid out strategy for it, and Penta making full use of their flexibility of this map and incorporating it into their play. They have had a very good, well, they've had a very good showing on Consulate overall throughout this final.
And we've been seeing some of the mute jammers that Falco has been placing down. You see one on the little shelving unit inside a kitchen. You put another one by the TVs in the middle office.
Pounce on top of these attacking players as they move their way in through piano and lobby. A lot of these drones getting caught by these mute jammers, and that is really why Penta chose to bring Falco in on this map, is he makes such good use of the mute jammers. In a position to hold this floor, absolutely, as neither team has gotten a kill yet, and there's only 40 seconds left to go.
Alright, moving on, we are going to be on map 2 on Consulate, and man, Falco is the drone slayer, dude. Fucking mute professional. Dictionary definition. Really, really amazing mute spots. And as you guys saw at the ends of the clips, he was just taking out everybody's mutes. They're having such a hard time with roamers. Really, really sick. This first one's going to take out anything that's happening on the stairs right there. This next one is going to be really, really sick. And he was just playing it right here. And what's crazy about these mute spots is these will actually take out drones droning from the floor above you. And if you guys watch our epic mute signal jammer locations, he used this one right here, and he was able to mute most of this hatch right here. And I'm sure he knew about these spots before I posted the epic mute signal jammer locations, but it is just kind of cool to think that maybe it's possible that it was inspired from us. Definitely not going to take credit for that though, because all of these pros are the ones that innovate the game, and they are absolutely beastly. And this last mute spot is really, really sick. You just got to kind of look around for the angle. You can walk up on top of this cabinet. Then all you got to do is kind of sit in this right corner, crouch, and then you're going to get the option to place the mute. And it's just so sick because this is going to stop drones from the floor above. Probably the most innovative mute spots I've ever seen in my life.
Up from the top down, or they can open the wall, or sorry, the floor rather.
Alright, so this next one's just going to be a quick Valkyrie camera right out of the top, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it and lie to you guys. If you mess up this throw, you could have a pretty garbage Valkyrie camera if you throw it too high. But besides that, if you want to aim for the tree, that's a really good spot, or if you want to aim for the fence down below, that's a really good spot. But just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to throw it right out there towards the tree, and that's pretty much all you guys got to do. It's going to land in the tree very, very well hidden, and as you guys see, it covers pretty much half of the map. this entire sidewall and then also the garage side. Now, another variation of where it could land in the trees a little bit higher up. That one's not as good though. I prefer to go a little bit lower. It's a little bit better view. And then if you decide to throw it on the fence, this is going to be also another really good one because it's protected on the left-hand side right here, as well as a little bit of the right-hand railing on the side here. So really, really great for any time you're defending this side of the map.
Rappelling onto this balcony, he's going to be directly challenged from Yuke. So whether or not they... Ooh, I like this. One melee hole here.
Moving right along, this is a really, really nice murder hole. The trick is you want to just melee it one time. I ended up meleeing it 2 times so that you guys can see exactly where it is. But this is going to be really, really nice to watch the window entrance into meeting hall. A lot of times the tiny little murder hole like that will go unnoticed. They're going to drone it in, especially when you jump the drone in initially. You don't necessarily see the hole in the wall. You drive it around the corner, check corners, and there you could probably see it there, but it's much better than obviously standing in front of the window like this, or even standing behind the table right here.
We'll see if it works out for them though. A lot of this is going to come down to whether or not Pengu can maintain control over the projector room. And Fabian with this nice angle onto the balcony. We've seen him use this before, I think against V3.
He did. He used it earlier on today, and it worked out very well for him. Now, will they be able to get this shot here onto 1? If he peeks his head out at the wrong time.
Alright, now moving on, this next one is going to be a really, really sick window gap trick by Fabian, and this is amazing for when people are attacking the meeting room upstairs. Now, a good trick for this one is to just shoot out the very bottom board, and the reason we're shooting it out is because it's just really, really easy to mess up if you melee it. A lot of times you're going to take out the top board, and you don't want that for this. And then once you do that, you're going to lay down, and it is a little bit hard to see, but look at that. There's the balcony right outside meeting room, and this is such a sick angle. Now, as always, we're going to wrap it up with the last few seconds of the very, very final match point, and it is going to be showing how Penta was able to take out the Black Dragons in an amazing match. Man, Penta just cleaned house this entire season. Hats off to them. Amazing job. Be sure to keep a lookout for the other Pro League tips that are going to be coming out. Just wanted to jump ahead and do the finals match because that is the most relevant one. And it was just such a sick match. Could not pass it up. Got so much content planned for you guys. Be sure to check out the links down below if you want to see my setup, my new Twitch account, or Instagram, any social media. I love you guys all. Can't thank you enough for all the recent support. We're about to hit 75,000 subscribers. Thank you guys all so much, and also we got that Q&A coming up. Love you guys all. See you all very soon in the next video. Peace.
Yellow stairs potentially. We'll see where he is in a moment. Fabian working his way down. He's going to spot on over. Looks for the shots on the 1. He downs him and gets the kill. Zig coming in from the middle corridor. He will be taken out as well. Last man alive is going to be Dioigoi. He's tucked around. He's got people to his left, people to his right. You've got Fabian over here. Falco as well inside of the bathroom. They know the last man's going to be A. They know he's got the diffuser. There's 35 seconds to go. He's going to try to go for this plant, and he will get it down successfully. There is no need to take an over amount of risk here from Penta. They've got 45 seconds now. They know where he's at. They are going to collapse on him at the same time. Some ghost shots going to come in. You're going to see a dual peek here. They're going to say, look for the corners. Going to go 1, 2, 3. They're going to go for the shots, and he misses one. He's not going to look for the side, but he gets it.